Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Steve Jobs. The untold story behind the invention of the smartphone. How it changed our lives. Smartphones have become an integral part of our daily lives. From checking our emails and social media accounts to staying connected with loved ones and getting directions, we rely on smartphones for almost everything. But have you ever wondered how the smartphone came to be? In this article, we'll look at the untold story behind the invention of the smartphone and how it changed our lives forever. 1. The history of the smartphone. The early days of mobile phones. The first mobile phone was invented in 1973 by Martin Cooper, a researcher at Motorola. The phone was a prototype weighing 2.5 pounds and had a life of just 20 minutes. Over the next few decades, mobile phones evolved into smaller, more compact devices with longer battery life and more features. By the early 2000s, flip phones were all the rage, and everyone wanted one. The birth of the smartphone. In 2007, Apple introduced the first iPhone, revolutionizing the mobile phone industry. The iPhone was more than just a phone. It was a computer in your pocket. With its touch screen, internet connectivity, and ability to download apps, the iPhone paved the way for the modern smartphone. The impact of the smartphone on our lives. Since the introduction of the smartphone, our lives have changed dramatically. We're now connected to the world around us 24/7, and we can access information and entertainment with just a few taps on our screens. Smartphones have also changed the way we communicate with each other. Instead of calling or sending a text message, we can now video chat with people on the other side. 2. How Steve Jobs invented the iPhone. The iPhone is one of the most iconic and successful products of all time, and it all started with a simple idea from Steve Jobs. The early days. Steve Jobs has always been interested in technology and innovation. In the 1970s, he co-founded Apple with Steve Wozniak and helped create some of the first personal computers. However, Jobs was not content with making computers. He wanted to create something revolutionary. The idea for the iPhone. The idea for the iPhone came to Jobs in the early 2000s. At the time, mobile phones were clunky and difficult to use, and Jobs saw an opportunity to create something better. He envisioned a device that combined a phone, a music player, and an internet communicator into one sleek and easy-to-use package. The development process. Once Jobs had the idea for the iPhone, he assembled a team of engineers and designers to bring it to life. The development process was long and challenging, as the team had to figure out how to fit all the necessary components into a small, lightweight package. One of the key challenges was creating a touchscreen that was both responsive and durable. Jobs insisted on using a touchscreen for the iPhone, even though it was an untested technology. The team also had to develop a new operating system to handle the complex tasks of a phone, music player, and internet communicator. This led to the creation of iOS, which would later become one of the world's most popular mobile operating systems. The launch. In January 2007, Steve Jobs took the stage at the Macworld conference to unveil the iPhone. The audience was stunned by the sleek design and innovative features of the device, which included a touchscreen, a camera, and the ability to browse the internet and send emails. The iPhone was an instant hit, quickly becoming one of the most sought-after products in the world. People lined up for hours to get their hands on the device, and it sold millions of units in its first year on the market. The legacy. The iPhone has profoundly impacted the world, changing how we communicate, work, and entertain ourselves. It paved the way for the modern smartphone industry and inspired countless other companies to create innovative products. Steve Jobs' vision for the iPhone was not just about creating a new gadget but about changing the world. He believed that technology could improve people's lives, and the iPhone was his way of putting that belief into action. 3. Key technologies contributed to smartphone inventions. Now we will have a closer look at some of the key technologies that contributed to the invention of the smartphone. Without these technologies, we wouldn't have the powerful and versatile devices we rely on today. Touchscreen displays. The touchscreen display is one of the most powerful technologies that made smartphones possible. Touchscreens allow more intuitive and natural interaction with our devices and have become a staple feature of modern smartphones. The first touchscreen was invented in the 1960s, but it was in the 2000s that it became widely available on mobile phones. Mobile operating systems. Another critical technology that contributed to the invention of the smartphone is mobile operating systems. Early mobile phones had limited functionality, but the development of mobile operating systems like iOS and Android allowed for more advanced features and applications. These operating systems also allowed developers to create apps that could run on multiple devices, making them more accessible to users.
Wireless connectivity.
Wireless connectivity was also essential for the invention of the smartphone. The first mobile phones were connected through analog cellular networks with limited bandwidth and coverage. The introduction of digital cellular networks like 3G and 4G allowed faster data speeds and better coverage, making it possible to browse the internet, stream media, and communicate in real time from almost anywhere.
Cameras and image processing.
Cameras and image processing technologies have also played a significant role in the evolution of smartphones. The first camera phone was introduced in 2000. Still, it was only with the development of more advanced camera sensors and image processing software that smartphones could capture high-quality images and videos. Today, many people use smartphones as their primary camera, thanks to high-quality cameras and powerful image processing capabilities. GPS and location-based services. GPS technology has been another critical driver of smartphone innovation. GPS allows for accurate location tracking, which has led to the development of location-based services like maps, navigation, and ride-sharing apps. These services have made it easier for people to get around, find local businesses, and discover new places. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. Artificial intelligence and machine learning have also contributed to the invention of the smartphone. These technologies allow smartphones to learn from user behavior and adapt to their preferences, making them more personalized and intuitive. AI and machine learning have also led to the development of virtual assistants like Siri and Google Assistant, which can perform tasks like scheduling appointments and sending messages through voice commands. Recently, you can add the ChatGPT function to your iPhone Siri after a simple program update. The invention of the smartphone was made possible by a combination of technologies, including touchscreen displays, mobile operating systems, wireless connectivity, cameras and image processing, GPS and location-based services, and artificial intelligence and machine learning. These technologies have made our lives more convenient, connected, and efficient. As we move into the future, we expect to see continued innovation in these areas and the development of new technologies that will push the boundaries of what's possible with smartphones. 1. How did smartphones change our lives and culture? Smartphones have had a significant impact on our lives and culture. From how we communicate to how we consume media, smartphones have transformed how we interact with the world. Let's examine how smartphones have changed our lives and culture. Communication. Smartphones have revolutionized the way we communicate with each other. With the ability to make phone calls, send text messages, and video chat, we're now more connected than ever. Smartphones have also made it easier to stay in touch with loved ones who live far away and meet new people through social media and dating apps. Entertainment. Smartphones have also changed the way we consume media and entertainment. We no longer have to wait until we get home to watch a movie or TV show. We can stream it on our phones while on the go. Smartphones have also made it easier to discover new music, read books, and play games, all from the palm of our hands. Productivity. Smartphones have made us more productive in many ways. With access to email, calendars, and to-do lists, we can stay organized and on top of our tasks no matter where we are. Smartphones have also made it easier to work remotely, allowing us to stay connected to our colleagues and clients even when we're not in the office. Shopping. Smartphones have also changed the way we shop. With the rise of e-commerce and mobile shopping apps, we can buy just about anything with a few taps on our screens. Smartphones have made it easier to compare prices, read reviews, and purchase from the comfort of our homes. Social media. Social media has been one of the most significant cultural impacts of smartphones. With apps like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, we can now share our lives with the world in real time. Social media has also made connecting with people who share our interests and beliefs easier and staying up to date on news and current events. FOMO and addiction. While smartphones have brought many positive changes to our lives, they've also had some adverse effects. One of the most significant negative impacts is the fear of missing out, or FOMO. Social media and instant access to information have made it easy to feel like we're always missing out on something, leading to increased anxiety and stress. Smartphones have also been shown to be addictive, with people checking their phones dozens of times a day, even when they don't need to. The dark side of the smartphone. While smartphones have made our lives easier and more convenient, they've also had some adverse effects. Studies have shown excessive smartphone use can lead to anxiety, depression, and sleep problems. Smartphones have also contributed to the decline of face-to-face communication, and some argue that they've made us more disconnected from each other than ever before. The future of the smartphone. Despite the harmful effects of smartphones, it's clear that they're here to stay. They will only become more advanced and integrated into our daily lives. Some experts predict that we'll soon be using our smartphones for everything from paying for our groceries to unlocking our front doors. Smartphones have profoundly impacted our lives and culture, revolutionizing how we communicate, entertain ourselves, shop, and work. While many positive changes are brought about by smartphones, such as increased productivity and improved connectivity, there are also negative impacts like FOMO and addiction. As we increasingly rely on smartphones, finding a healthy balance between technology and the natural world is essential. Overall, the smartphone is an important invention that has changed our lives forever, and it's up to us to use it in a way that enhances our lives rather than detracts from them. We looked at the stories behind smartphones that have a massive impact on our lives. Knowing these contents, I hope our sense and insight into modern life can be enhanced. It would be an honor if anyone reading this story could be another Steve Jobs who will change our society. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content.